They don't manage their loads. Their fundamentals are perfect, and they don't get distracted by social media.
They don't manage their loads. Funny who's saying that right now. Funny who's talking. Can't say the same for your team, Sir Rivers, but is that Alan Crabb back there? Is that Alan Crabb? Wow! Quarantine today. We're bringing you another episode of Game of Zones. I'm right on top of it. You gotta understand something about me. Episode just dropped. I'm here, ready to watch it. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. I just wanna let you guys know a couple of things, 2 things. First of all, we're 3 episodes into this season. Not a single 2 of you have been on the same page about what the horse means. Nobody knows. Wow. That's just my conclusion. I'm gonna stop asking you guys what it means, the horse, what it represents, because no one knows. I ask every video and you guys are like, no, you have to watch it. Basically, and you go down a list and every video, it's new people explaining it and none of you guys have agreed. Nobody. It's not 2 answers that have been the same. Everybody has a different idea of who the horse is. Some people think the horse means multiple people. Some people think the horse represents one person. Some people think it represents a concept or logo. It's just too much. So at this point, I've just come to the realization that I need to stop asking you guys because you don't know either. Me and you both don't know. It's okay. It's okay, you just don't know. And I don't know. And we're just gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Nobody has figured it out in 8 seasons or something. Clearly, or 7 seasons, nobody knows. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into this, see if we can decipher what the horse means together. Because just be honest, I think it's time to admit to yourself, you don't know. It's okay. It's no way everybody is right and wrong at the same time. Nobody knows, okay? We'll figure it out. Don't worry. That's number 1. Number 2, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? If you're watching this right now and your eyes are looking at me, click the subscribe, okay? Go ahead and subscribe so that you see all my reactions to the Game of Zones and to all these things. We literally just got into a debate yesterday about the ESPN top 10 list. I still think many of you guys are wrong, and I'm gonna do a video explaining that because some of y'all went in on me writing essays and stuff, and it's just like, it's not true. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss it. So subscribe to see those. I also just dropped a new series I'm starting in real life because some of y'all wanna see me hoop. I've been dunking on people since '98. So if y'all wanna see that, subscribe and help me come up with a name for that. The links will be in the description if you wanna watch those videos. Let's get into this Game of Zones.
Sir Jordan and the entire Dream Team are back, and they're going to destroy our realm one house at a time.
Sir Jordan seeks to permanently end the debate.
By the way, you guys did explain what the soul box was. I thought that was hilarious. That was funny. Thank you for explaining it. That's one thing you guys do know. So clearly, that's a very clearly defined thing in the show, whereas the horse is just something that alludes to something and everyone might have their different interpretations. But the soul box is very clear, so thank you.
To prove he is the goat of goats.
It's no use. There's not a house in this realm that could beat the Dream Team. You're right. That's why we've got to build one.
So, without further ado, I will announce the members of the Super House, hereby known as the Knights of the Round.
The fact that Patrick Beverly was sitting in there like he might get picked is just sending me to the oblivion. I think that's so funny. There's some other people in here too, but that's just probably... Is that Alan Crabb back there? Is that Alan Crabb? You know? Like, did you think you came here? You thought you were gonna get added to the Dream Team? You thought you had a shot? That's no diss. They're great players. Patrick Beverly too. But I mean, you thought you were gonna get added to the Dream Team?
Round ball, as selected by the maesters of the Mediadel.
You're bloody serious, the Mediadel.
So where is this big battle supposed to take place?
Tonight, we ride
Seattle.
for Seattle.
Oh, heartfelt moment. He said our voices are obviously.
Men, our enemy doesn't tire. They don't manage their loads. Their fundamentals are perfect, and they don't get distracted by social media.
They don't manage their loads. who's saying that right now. Funny who's talking. Can't say the same for your team, Sir Rivers, but
Your Ravens expect relentless hand-checking and ruthless physicality.
Not exactly your best pump-up speech there, Doc.
How much practice time do we have?
Our scouts say they'll be here before dawn.
Oh, look at this roster. They're all masters of their positions.
So we go positionless. It'll confuse them.
We're gonna have to be hyper-efficient. Attack the rim or stay back behind the arc.
Rangers, let them
Wait a minute. Let me go back.
To be
Who's here?
hyper-efficient. Attack the rim
Okay.
or stay back behind the arc.
Rangers, let them fly from deep early. It'll force them to respect our spacing.
Yes, I will hit them with a barrage of step backs.
And my passing ability will make them go, wow, I've never seen this from a big man.
And I'll make sure to come up with some wily bullshit that will get them technical fouls.
Right. You tell the refs the minute you see one of their tunics come untucked. We'll need every edge we can get against them.
They're throwing shade. I thought Chris Paul was part of State Farm. State Farm sponsors this. You couldn't put in a good word for Chris, State Farm? You said you tell the refs the minute you see their tunics untucked. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. This is not right. Somebody needs to stop these riders.
The Dream Team. We could try going 2-3 and force them into a long game of zones.
Nope, 90s rules. That would be illegal defense. Crazy idea here, but, we could go small.
Mike, no. Look, we have the talent.
I don't want to have to I don't know if I have to explain this, but that's obviously the Houston Rockets coach, Mike D'Antoni. He was the Lakers coach before, but we don't discuss that era. Amen. But obviously he went with his extreme small ball lineup recently, and it's just kind of funny, but it's drawn criticism, some praise, I think. I don't know, but he literally just took Curry and put him to the center position. That's something he might do. You never know with this dude.
We have the skills and we have the strategy. But the reason I know we
Is that
will prevail
Popovich?
is that we've got the ultimate weapon.
Analytics?
No, you.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got this.
We go right for the heart. You take Sir Jordan one-on-one and push his ass around. If he falls, they break. You want to prove you're the GOAT? This is your chance.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's just Michael Jordan, right? You know what, will you, excuse me for a second? I actually have to take my talents to the chamber pot. Thanks. He's got this.
That's interesting. That's interesting right there. That is interesting. A Jordan LeBron matchup would be great. I'm not even going to say anything because I don't want to start a war in the comments.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever meeting of the Order of the All-Seeing Eye. Now, of course, by I mean me. I am all-seeing, in case you didn't know, I'm a genius. I invited you all here, not because we're friends, but because we are part of a spiritual house, one built around our shared hatred of a common enemy.
The
Playing defense.
The media.
No, guys, no.
Curry,
The
Kevin Durant.
No, guys, no. You were all here
Kevin Durant.
as victims of great snubbery, excluded from all realm teams, harassed by ignorant fanlings, chastised by analytics blog boys living in their parents' dungeons. But
Dang.
let us wallow no longer in the back court of despair, for the shot clock on our slander nears zero. I have a dream, a vision of a realm with no haters, no hot takes, and no raven trolls sowing the seeds of disunity. A realm where we can just play basketball in peace. But first, we
Go
must...
to the park for that. You're in the NBA, sweetie. You get multi-million-dollars. Go to the park if you just want to play basketball. There's millions of parks. Some of them are closed for quarantine, but there's millions of parks anywhere you go. Literally, and you're in Brooklyn, there's plenty of parks. If that's not working, build yourself a hoop. Very confused.
must destroy that which stands in our way. The Mediadel.
I knew it.
But isn't the Mediadel too powerful?
What's your plan, Kyrie?
Doesn't need a plan, Draymond. He's an artist. He improvises.
I'm an artist, Kevin. You never let me do what I want.
Yes, I did. I left so that you could take whatever stupid shots you please.
This group's gonna destroy itself before it destroys the Mediadel.
Well, then we better get started. Follow me.
That is hilarious. That is so.
He went to the bench feeling heated, down from his poster boy. Over the boos of the crowd and the whistles, they all heard his famous cry. You can get 2 shots when a soft night flops, but a ball will never lie. Poor Sheed can plead, or the refs play deaf, that a ball will never lie.
That was actually quite good, Dame.
Yeah, for a night, wow.
Yeah, for a musician it's not great, but for a night it's pretty legit.
Now all it's
Another shot. Now, if I say that, I'm gonna get destroyed, right? But they can say it. Game of Zones can say it. He said, for a musician, not great, but for a night.
Debo, whew, he's good for a bard. Like he's legitimately.
Indubitably. Oh my god, when he played Thingy and the Masked Singer, oh my god.
Oh, yeah. His voice is so good it makes my arms blush.
All right. Well, if the realm is ending tomorrow, I've got some things to take care of.
James, you should get some rest.
You going to bed?
Something like that.
He's going to the club.
What was that about?
He's going to a brothel.
Snitch.
What was that about?
Snitch?
He's going to a brothel.
Snitch.
Snitch. Oh, yeah.
What did you, James? What else?
That's funny. If you don't know, they went to a party. It was like I think it was during playoffs, and they went to the club, or not Kawhi, but in this case, it was James Harden. He was clubbing. And there was another video that came out of Kawhi in the club separately, and so I think that's why they made this joke.
What in 7 hells was that?
I'll tell you. Before Brooklyn, House Nets hailed from Jersey, but the foundlings were few. So the Lords of House Nets attempted a rebrand. They designed a new court, new tunics, armor, and a new mascot.
At that point, you turn around and you just chill. You don't have to go down the tunnel.
But some thought this new mascot was just too cool. That the realm wasn't ready for something so totally radical.
Swamp dragons. That's a myth. Is this another one of your conspiracy theories?
See for yourself.
Hey, Kyrie, what's up? You're back. Hey, you brought some cool dudes. What's up, dudes? I hear you guys want to totally wreck the media. I'm down.
That is hilarious.
What's up, dudes?
What's up,
I hear you guys
dudes?
want to totally wreck the media.
Totally wreck the
I'm
media.
down.
Use your strength, sweetie. That's what you hold. Use your strength. Uh-oh. You asked when you start
Show
going.
that kind of frustration in front of Sir Jordan. It's like blood in the water.
Oh, looks like we've got a Jordan expert over here.
You know who that is. Hold on a second. We know who that is. We know who that is. We know who that is. Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. You know who that is. You know who that is.
You could say that.
Kobe.
I figured I could be of some service.
Wait, you want to help us defeat Jordan? But you've always worshipped him.
He inspired me, but I kneel to no man. I serve the good of the realm. You must continue to move the game forward, King James.
Come on, man. Perfect speech. That was a perfect speech. That was a perfect speech. None of you guys could do it like that. None of your favorite players could have done that. They came in there so smooth. Just amazing job.
You are my legacy. Those nights in there, they are our legacy. I sense doubt.
Look, I know I have the size, the skill, the power, but this is Sir Jordan. I mean, the guy scored 38 points in the finals when he had the plague.
Yes, he's a killer. And to defeat him, one must become a killer.
Wait, what?
Cut away all your distractions. Cut away self-doubt and insecurity. Once you have removed all that does not serve you in battle, you have found your Mamba form.
Mamba form.
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm saying you need to shave your head.
I knew it.
Shane,
I was gonna say that. I
going
knew
to
it.
end tomorrow, and I don't even know how it began.
I heard that our world was made when the gods smashed two universes together. That's why it doesn't make much sense, you know?
LeBron?
What happened to you?
So, what do you think? Looks good.
Finally.
Okay, woo! Because I just shaved off like 40,000 gold worth of hair potions.
What in the seven hells?
There.
Halt! Sir Jordan, end this now before you embarrass yourself. Wait, what are you all doing here? It's not safe.
It is now, for House Sun Kings will defend the realm.
Yeah!
What's a Sun King?
We are a newly formed superhouse comprised of the best knights from House Suns and House Kings.
Alone we wallow in eternal mediocrity. Maybe worse. But together we stand toe to toe with anyone.
You should leave now before it's too late. The dream team will be here any minute.
Well then. Sun Kings, ready yourselves!
Guys, I can't watch you get slaughtered. Let me join you.
We don't need you. We have DeAndre Ayton and who was the guy we took over, Luca? Jared Jackson.
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley, yes.
Oh, bro, that hurt me. That hurt. No.
DeAndre Ayton and who was the guy we took over, Luca? Jared Jackson.
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley, yes. Ugh.
Sun Kings, flame your balls!
What?
I'm not gonna say it.
Sun Kings, attack!
Hey, this is about to be hilarious. They're gonna get slaughtered. Oh my gosh. You immediately just died.
Sun King's in trouble.
Well, there goes 8 easy wins.
Yes, I would absolutely take Chilioloca for over Ben Simmons. Can we talk about how we're being attacked by Russell Westbrook right now?
Russ attacking the media? What else is new?
Come on, he shoots
What else
20%
is
from the
new?
outside. Wouldn't be too concerned.
I don't care about the numbers. I mean, he's got that killer instinct. I want him taking the fight.
I told you!
The swamp dragon. It lives.
Okay, boss. So who? I shouldn't have asked this, but who's a swamp dragon? We got a new character. Who's a swamp dragon? Okay.
All right, I have a little pump-up speech I prepared. You know what, actually, guys, I'd be selling you all...
Every movie they do that. I have a speech. Let me crumple the paper. I'd be selling you short if I wrote you the speech I wrote. Then don't write it, or write it more inspirational. Why? What was the point of making the speech? I hate when movies do that. But let me change my battery because it's about to die, and let's continue.
So I'm gonna go straight from the heart. If you're to believe the old heads, our enemy hails from an era far superior to our own. They are slayers of giants, ogres, and dragons. Untouchable, immortal. They are the gods of this game, and we should...
What did that say?
Immortal!
Evidence that the world is round. LeBron's legacy. Blowing a 3-1. A warrior's tragedy. Plague vaccine research. A time before time history of the shadow.
They are the gods of this game, and we should just get on our knees and thank them for the right to live in their shadow. But against the hollow ghosts of the past, the future is the eternal underdog. Today, we fight with the wind at our backs, and those gusts howl with the cries of legendary knights yet unborn. Now, I could go on, but our generation doesn't have the attention span for
I'm not
that.
gonna lie, I was gonna say that. Oh, this is getting long. I was sitting there. Get it over with, man. I'm trying to see the game. You keep talking.
I could go on, but our generation doesn't have the attention span for that. So let's go out there and show them what efficient basketball looks like. My fellow gods of tomorrow, we are the Dream Team's Nightmare!
Every time they have him stick his tongue out, it's just funny. Wow, this is actually such a good show. This is really good. I just love how they came up with the idea. I love how they came up with the idea of the whole new versus old school thing. I think this is a real debate. I wonder how they're gonna go. I wonder where this is gonna go next. I really don't know, because they have to pick a side. Either somebody there has to win, or they're gonna make it to where it's like, oh, we realize that both of us are necessary, and it's just gonna like be a stalemate or something. I don't know. That's interesting, y'all. And that's funny that that's the topic of this season, because you know, with this top 10 list that just came out on ESPN yesterday, I've gotten a lot of that. You know, the arguments of the old school versus the new school. And then, like, what are you considering old and new? Because there's Bill Russell old, and then there's Michael Jordan's era old, and then there's now the new school. So, like, what do you consider old versus new school, and who's better? You know what I mean? And I've gotten into some conversations. I think I'm gonna do an in-depth video talking about that, because I have an opinion on it. I do. And I think that I'm right. And I think factually I'm supported. Okay, but we'll go ahead and keep that debate for another time. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. What is the dragon? Maybe that was like in previous episodes. What is the dragon dude? Who was he? Because he was talking about dudes. What's up, dudes? Who was he? Was he a skater from Venice Beach, or who was he? Also, check out the description to check out my new series that I just started, and the ESPN top 10 list if you want to see that. Or you can just click here and here, or here, whichever one you want to see, and subscribe to join the Splash Squad. I'll see y'all later. Peace.